Yeah, we haven't really seen much from either team on Abyss so far, and it'll be interesting to see where they go with it. One of the things I wanted to highlight really was the op battle started to heat up a little bit on that last map, but I think it's on Abyss and then maybe even Breeze where we're going to see that really shine.
Yeah, for sure. Something that we kind of highlighted at the start of the day was to keep an eye on this head-to-head between Durka and Lover's Rock, especially on the Operator, which, as you've mentioned, Billy, will be Mini will be more prevalent on this Abyss map, but I'm liking what I'm seeing here coming out from Vitality. This is kind of similar to the composition that they played throughout the off-season. In fact, I think it is exactly the same. If Chronicle does decide to lock in that veto, it will be the second one that we see in EMEA in Kickoff so far, which is exciting.
Yeah, going to be really exciting to see Chronicle play this, especially due to, you know, how good he is as a flex player. Like, we saw him pop off on that last map, and now with the hands of a veto, being able to stop all that utility coming in, maybe go aggressive for some kills, TPing away. I want to see that flexibility from him.
I think what is good about this as well is Vitality have been very easy in their prep in the sense that not having Sayonara and having Unfake as this sub, it's been easy enough to move him across to that Sova and keep Yampi on this Yoru duty. So yeah, the only disadvantage with that is they have played this composition before, and if BBL have done their preparation, they know what to expect coming into that.
Yeah, which looking at the side of BBL, I mean, I wouldn't put it past them that they have, and their composition is kind of stand out what we expected. So again, from the side of Vitality, that's also a good thing for them.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I like the composition that they picked. I like that it's clearly something that they're confident in and don't want to steer away from it, and knowing, like I mentioned, that they have a stand-in that they can just swap some pieces around. Yeah,
Durka on Waylay is going to be interesting to me. He's usually very good when he picks up new agents, but I think the Waylay in the off-season was looking a little bit like cautious. But hopefully he's ready because he does put in that hard work though.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect anything less from the rosters that we have right now. But in terms of Vitality, a little bit of pressure maybe here, Billy, as well, in regards to having to perform?
Yeah, I think so, right? You've just lost your first map. You need to now be able to bounce back. Let's not forget that there's a spot at being able to compete for Masters Santiago. We know that every single player on this stage will be looking to get to that BO5.
Well, I couldn't have put the stakes better myself, so instead I'm just going to head over to our casters and they can let us know what they think of Durka on the Waylay. So, Pansy, Hypok, what do you think?
Look, I'll get to that. I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna pause because I'm not in love with this idea. I'm not married to this idea. But what I do like the idea of is Lovers La Rock. This new little combination that's coming in. I quite like the concept of this, and I want to see that synergy. I think it plays stylistically well for them. Where do you stand on this? Because I think it's quite polarizing.
I think this is just such an identity statement. Again, for BBL, this composition will suit them down to the T. On the flip side, yeah, I'm excited to see Durka obviously pick up a new agent this year in general. It's always exciting to see, obviously, that transition. For me, they're going to have their hands full now on Abyss.
Yeah.
No, it's concerning, especially the nature in which BBL were able to win out kind of I guess the war of attrition in terms of aggression and proactivity on map 1. Now Vitality are going to have their head on a swivel on their map pick.
So it's also, I want to see Chronicle's comfort on Veto as well. We saw 7 looking very good on one side, looked a little shorter on the other. Chronicle, though, already going to get the first and dip out there. Doesn't need to overstay his welcome. They've already taken away Larocque.
And a full reset behind that, actually, for BBL. Surprised not to see further commitment behind that. And not many examples of that happening in map 1, obviously.
Yes.
To this extent. And Durka checked on here. Late thrown out will confirm there's not been any instant rotation, as BBL actually now stacking up towards mid.
They've been picking out where Durka is, so there'll be no surprises, but he's looking for a reposition. Does he get caught? Comes out of that smoke. Does he get seen?
Well, he would have seen it on a minimap there.
Maybe? Yeah, it looks like it's been called through, but he seems a little bit out of position for this.
He's not expecting the walk up.
The walk up here. Yeah, vulnerability found. Punished as well. They split the map 2-2. 2 on B site, 2 on A. I like the Roses held this space. They could not fall completely towards A main. But Vitality can dig their heels in. Great shot. But the damage is there for Lover's Rock. And now the flood on the site. Down late on time. 10 more seconds, but they've cleared it. That's what the doctor ordered. And now Lover's Rock can start flexing a little bit further. Should have hit it. Can he? He can't land the shot, though. Okay, there's a new lease of life here. Profek and Chronicle can still work this one back in.
Absolutely can. Profek down to 45, but gets an upgrade here to the Sheriff. Greven looking to tuck in now.
Nice
ratty,
little corner.
yeah, ratty little spot to play into.
So who gets first contact? I guess maybe off of the drop more than anything. Should be heard, and it's going to be a wrap over. Yeah, man, come on! BBL! They went down a player at the start, but I love that decision-making in middle.
And again, these are the sorts of rounds that you're hoping to see from BBL, the more tempered, right? The more considered, coming up with plans to address some of the early round issues they might run into. Absolutely stick the landing here on the pistol. Lovers Rock finding 3 here, and Creven to clean up. Again, yeah, curious about the gap on the left side of that smoke, though, in mid. Maybe it's maybe not spotted, but certainly for us, we see the outline, and look, unfortunately caught off guard by that. Vitality looked to push forwards here. Greet that with a smile.
Oh, yeah. Big farm. And ult-wise, that's nice for him. He's halfway to getting that here.
Yeah,
dead
off rip in the first round, and now you get a chance to get the orb and a couple of kills.
In zone flawless there, round 2 for BBL. Vitality just wanted that out of the way.
Back in on the buy, ults-wise, it's Lovers Rock really is closest considering the pistol. Side of Vitality, nobody anywhere close to anything early on. Looking towards maybe the second or third buy round for their first ult cycle to come online. 79% of the players and coaches in this match are either current or ex-BBL members.
There.
Surely we're nowhere close with any other 2 teams based on that stat.
It can't be. It can't be. So BBL continuing. It's going to 3-1-1. And they're very committed on these initial approaches. Yampi, oh, he's shoulder checked. And he's absolutely been diffed on this. Larocque. And the difference here, and some of the waylays we've been seeing, that commitment on the fight, the willingness to go first, to take a bit of a gamble on it, and delivering as well. I mean, Larocque didn't take a point of damage from that game.
Yeah. And hindered as well on the second. Difficult for Yampi to get anything done. Chronicle now. Put on alert in mid. But again, BBL slow the round down. Again, big tick in the box for me to see them kind of leaning into this mid round.
It's easy to almost write them off as one-dimensional sometimes. You might get that thought in your mind, but it's incorrect. Now, how diligent are they? Extremely. Still very aware that Durka could have gone for a walkabout in middle. They were keeping check on it from deep in their spawn.
Technically, they spotted Chronicle earlier, so they should still... Oh! What? I was going to say, consider the possibility there's some aggression here, but Chronicle will punish.
Something out of nothing.
30
and now they've got to bank
left.
on the space that Larocque's given them. The issue being that Profek is only on 10 HP. He took a lot of damage earlier.
He hasn't spotted him. Hasn't spotted him.
Is Durka dead to this again? Man, he's going to be tilted. Oh, Larocque! Anything you can do, I can do better, and he's done it for the site. Plant's now going to be in. No contest on that. Unfake, you've got no options.
Spike planted.
Left now on a 1v3, Larocque. Barely clinging to life, but does have that regen. Unfake decides to approach this. And with the cam set up as well, this is going to be revealed nice and early. Has to deal with that dart. And going to give this one up, try and hold on to the rifle. Obviously the purchase not going to be there to follow for Vitality. So it'll be another bonus conversion here.
God, this is impressive. And I'm so glad you highlighted it early, that there is depth to this team of BBL. You see that really explosive, aggressive start.
You almost want to see them, right, with this very fast and loose gameplay, but on Haven, just seeing them at the misdirection and basically waiting for Vitality to scramble to make a decision and then punish is the sort of thing that makes it feel like we said, BBL are the real deal, right? It's not just kind of this one-dimensional approach. Yeah, exactly. So more positives to find here. And also they just
hit like a truck. It feels like all of them can aim. Every single one of them.
Enemy remaining.
And already you're seeing this Lovers-Larocque duo looking absolutely spot on. Larocque's got 5 kills already. Lovers Rock got 4. He's sitting 2 away. They've got this extended bonus near on. I mean, they can buy fully around this, but obviously on the other side, there is a severe lack of funds. Durka being gifted over that rifle that was maintained. Once again, early pressure. This time, both sides. Oh,
great
there
shot
he is.
Durka.
Yeah, needs a little bit of that. Could do with a bit more, though. But look at Profek's positioning. That's really diligent from him. Able to slip ahead. I don't know if he gets to live. He does
LaRock
for now.
actually backing away from the deeper angle on site. Chronicle, tons of space to play with. Already on an early flank, so rest of Vitality going to reset a little deeper. Maybe wait out this plant to come through.
This is so early. It's not even in the back of their minds yet. Ult on the site, but it looks like the speed up from Kron. He's not seen anything. They've just dipped into the smoke. He's kind of not got the same sort of play into this anymore. Might have to wait. It should be indicative for the post plant. They're getting aggressive. Snapping onto Unfake like that, but it's Yampy with a Sheriff. Revan now surrounded, does go down fighting, but Vitality. Off the back of Durka's great start, from that little slip of position from Profek, they find value.
Chance to catch their breath here. Put their first round up. Beautiful kill from Durka here. Crucial as well. That being the hero rifle.
Spike planted.
On the side of Vitality. Great work from Yampy as well to find both of these kills.
Come on,
Deloitte and LaRock.
Good top there.
And Ultimate starting to creep online now for Vitality. Likewise for BBL. Felt like they had more of an advantage in the opening rounds, but obviously with LaRock's investment now, it's just the neural theft. Vitality, a lot of focus shifting towards mid now. Yampy once more to try and catch LaRock. Damage done this time around.
Much better. The support system with Profek was really good there. Both of them working on that corner. You saw the awareness from previous, where basically Yampy just got completely deleted. So really good adaptation. But Kron, next to... I thought he had that.
Dancing with death there behind the cage.
Where's that problem solving now? Ooh, bloody hell, you are lucky to be alive, but is Dirk going to get caught out?
Over towards mid now, and Chronicle going to try and counteract that. Yampy, though, massive overstep from him. Lover's Rock will punish.
That felt really unnecessary. I don't know. I know there was that one maybe to get information back, but it feels like you didn't gain anything from it either. Now Lover's Rock can get full info on at least 2 players, you'd imagine.
And they're going to read into this pretty heavy. See now a huge opportunity to take a site. Unfake's still close enough to maybe catch somebody. With the smoke going up now, going to make it more difficult.
Yeah, he saw the cross, but it's like, well, what do you do individually here? Just try and maybe stall out with some nice shock darts, which he's doing. But he just gets shot through smoke, so Kron trying to play back through. But you look how far away the support is. Profek's still pretty far off this.
Has to hold the line now if BBL want to try and get aggressive, they can, but catch a glimpse here.
Does he expect Rose to be this deep? No, he doesn't. He was drawn in. All eyes turned towards Loiter there. Didn't quite expect it. And Profek can't catch the cross back towards main. This post plant now reshuffled, but looking really hard to break through as Profek's options become near on 0.
Yeah. Hold on to the rifle. Again, still some funds on a couple of members of Vitality. LaRock nearly catching him, though. Another round where LaRock, again, he never wants to recall out these dashes. He's committing to this engagement. Time and time again. This time around, Yampy and Profek deal with it, but the re-clearance is just so much better from BBL.
I'm so impressed with this team. I actually really am. Look, we saw them and we kind of theory crafted how well it could go, and it all feels a little bit like a statement initially, right? Where it's like, yeah, we're not going to respect anyone. We're going to be cocky. We're going to be confident.
It's like the edgy new kid, right?
Yep.
But they've absolutely got the proof in the pudding.
Yes. Yeah, and you could have said maybe with Fnatic, oh, they're not looking so great at the moment. You can't keep saying it. They've faced off probably 2 of the more experienced teams when you come to either Legacy or some of the players here, and they are coming out in
Let's just come
on top.
back to face value. Vitality are the super team of the region,
Of course they are. Whether they like the title or not, I don't care. They are.
Which is why, like I said, I apply more scrutiny here. If you, I don't want to say fumble because it implies that BBL aren't playing a good game, but if you lose this series, I mean, the region's already in tatters. Like we're having major issues here.
We are.
It's just so concerning. But then you default back to how far can BBL go? What can they show us this year?
Yeah, does it translate into anything beyond this? Do they get red? Do they get found out? Or is this just actually, you know, good quality Valorant, and it's leaning more towards that? That's the thing that's mostly entertaining. It's not off the back of just quirkiness. I feel like they're in a really good position with the meta, which we've kind of discussed. They've worked it in well. They've got a nice tempo to the gameplay. Everything's there. So to beat Vitality on map 1, to be up like this map 2, they deserve a lot of credit for this. See if it can continue now. Shaky purchase, timeout had for Vitality there.
Cutting through.
Actually, another commitment towards this engagement here, a high-low setup for Vitality. Deal with the drone. The clone as well. Yampy actually TP's out, now leaving Profek posted.
I don't know if they've expected Profek in a position like this, so it's a little bit of an adaptation. It's generally been Yampy shouldering this, right? And then kind of having coin flip results up against LaRock. And yeah, there's the difference, right? Insert that player, subvert expectation, and the double down from Profek. Great little layering to this. Small changes for a big result. Now there's problems. Down to 3, they need to almost pump the brakes a bit, try and work the map. An effort made on the other side of the map towards A. This time, outdoes Durka. A site now open. This could be a flood hit. This could be a great goer. But
How far does Kraven go?
What a risky route from Rose.
Yeah.
He's got the spike.
I mean, Profek's not going to be there to catch him, but yeah, he's a million miles behind this.
Yeah, it looked like he wanted to pass through middle, but that was instantly, you know, checkmated almost. I don't know chess.
Lovers Rock posted up now, though. Will be able to catch Chronicle. Vitality
30 seconds left.
now have to reconsider this rotation.
Spike planted.
Palm will come through and still a question mark of where Kreven's ended up.
Yeah, because he's been here so early, right? He's been let off the leash, so re-clearing back through CT is going to take what feels like a lifetime. And Unfake might have to just kind of pause here, wait for the others to clear through that back site.
Issue being, there's a Hunter's Fury here. They haven't got time to play with.
No, they absolutely don't. And here we go. Great surprise, though. Unfake does very well. The others now need to speed up a bit. Pressure site. Split the focus. They do. Profek bulldozering in. And Rose can't just sit back now. Oh, my word. He went for it. But still, really good from Profek. Bringing that back in hand because that initial start, he was the difference maker. Set up by Yampy short, but still, that was fantastic. But I thought that fell into BBL's favor.
I mean, the play back in through Vent is just... the timing must have caught them off guard. And kind of completely disrupts this post plant for them. Great catches, though. You see here, that's Kreven's fully confident they're re-clearing through spawn. And maybe with Chronicle dying mid, it's like, yeah, we know we've got a bit of time, well, freedom to set up like this. So response found from Vitality. Still an off in the hands of Lovers Rock. Not much money behind this now. On the flip side for Vitality, maybe 3 players that are protected by. Yampy.
I mean, he's toying with danger, and as much as Profek did well before, he's still going to drop a body, but the site this time gets one.
Yeah, I mean, BBL flipped the switch here and now send bodies with LaRock forwards.
Spike planted.
And just subverting expectations once more.
I love this quick learning they're doing as well. Maybe starting to read into how disconnected the Durka is on this, that he's still far away. So as much as Yampy can clear through, there's no one there to really work off it. He can just try and bridge the gap for the retake.
Again, the issue being, Hunter's Fury's here again.
And this time there's bodies in between it, right? Lovers Rock can watch the cross. Durka goes down, barely getting a glimpse of that B side. Yampy gonna take away 1, but LaRock's doing well. Finds 2, and it's down to a 2v2. Kreven needs to get a bit more active in this. Keep those eyes away from Rose.
One enemy
And
remaining.
well, there goes the support system.
That could just tank it out here, as long as Unfake gets the half.
Oh, he didn't. He didn't get the half. Yampy's under the gun. He's behind the wheel. He's behind the times. He can't do anything about the defuse.
The Red Bull clutch comes through. Unorthodox for sure, but it's BBL to get the round. Again, just playing them like a fiddle in so many situations. Here, stacking bodies up. Profek thinks he's got a good timing here on the smoke, but certainly not expecting 2 members to drift into that.
Last player standing.
Again, if he gets that half, he can get off. Durka can find the kill. Again, because Rose is kind of, do I commit to another shot of the Hunter's Fury? But
There.
Block just completely unfazed by that, by the way. It's
Just aura farming, waiting. Okay, information gathered, I guess, middle and B, but this is still at 1 minute 20. That was super early to go on these sort of fact-finding investments.
I have the
Finance is far from stable. We've got Guardians out for BBL.
Yeah, like I said, I think previously it was maybe 2 that were protected in the buy, but certainly makes the choice even harder after losing the round. Kreven, again, on housekeeping duty, but kept in check for the time being.
Seen much of this initial approach towards A either, right? We've mostly seen those dedicated looks towards B, a bit towards middle. Starting to see an early approach to this side of the map, and Chronicle makes a good go of it, but you ain't going to make it work here. BBL get the site, they get what they want. Plants in, and do you cancel on the other 3? Do you just save this? What do you do now?
I mean, they have to. There's no way back in a 3v5. Again, economy in tatters, as well as the scoreline. Kreven's already on the hunt as well. Got Rose as well, making moves this way. I mean, they could absolutely screw Vitality here if they find some exits.
Yeah, they could. And they're hunting with at least 3.
Yeah, Laroc's here now as well.
Go, first one. Okay, gonna force him a little bit further. Dirk is on the corner. 7 though. It's not been a good game for him. 1 to 8 now. Any of these rifles being dropped could be a problem. I think that's about it. Okay, that's how it went down. But at 6 to 2, BBL still firmly in control of this.
Absolutely. Rock and Loiter both have ults to work with now as well. Yeah, just this reveal onto Yampi makes it impossible for him to have a say, really. Vitality certainly looking like they have fewer responses than we saw on Haven. Some of these more dysfunctional approaches from BBL.
revealing area.
Challenge into mid. Yampi shut down immediately.
Trying to play aggressive even on the extremity of B again this
Right
time.
here.
Players behind it. Loiter's going to see that. Might just kind of pause things for a second. Prophet. Oh, he's right. Behind 1 here. He's actually behind 3 potentially.
He's going to tuck in. Ooh, no, he's
oh,
not.
he's
Look the other way.
there we go. He did. He did.
Yeah.
He turned around. He saw one. And that, I don't know if he caught the spike going down there, but now there's a bit of an issue on the other side of the map. They found space. They can TP away and they get towards the A site. These guys are playing a different game here.
Such a quick response as well. Lovers Rock now trying to reposition. But again, Vitality spends so much time just looking for players. Left scratching their heads in some of these situations. Unfake, wild on push into vents.
I mean, Unfake's down on 6 HP now as well. What are you meant to get out of this? You're lucky to be barely alive. And look at this, Dirk is now hindered. No time for this. Trying to fight it back on towards Loiter, but there's still so many bodies in the way of even getting towards that spike. The Rock's got that corner, that little angle to play from, and he's found a target. And now he's found another as well. Unfake was the weaker of the 2. Oh, that's nasty. That's nasty. There you go. There's your comeuppance. The time is gone in this one as BBL continue the march. 7 rounds. Vitality are humbled in this affair.
Talk about obviously the potential for Vitality to be in damage control in the first half of Haven. Certainly here, that ship has sailed. But BBL now will confirm their advantage here in the first half. And draw out the second timeout too, Lauren. Again, just not seeing enough of an adjustment here other than maybe some of these pieces towards B site between Yampi and Prophet to really address what BBL are achieving here.
This is the fun part though. You start looking at the comp as well. You start considering how Vitality would have liked this to play out. And it just doesn't feel like it's got really any stopping power.
I mean, there's no real hurdle created by Chronicle so far.
No.
The fact that they're pressuring both extremities at the same time, it's not as if they can set up for kind of like a cheesy deny on an execute or anything like that. BBL just getting away with opening engagements. Clean as well.
I feel like they're understanding and reading the rotations and how maybe Vitality trying to take space towards A when they've put Durka a little bit deeper, try to control main, and then it's down to a coin flip 1v1, opens up rotations. They've been really keeping a good eye on how Vitality have been trying to answer, even if it's been in very small adjustments.
Decoy.
I don't know if you really even put this down to there's not enough variation here from Chronicle. Let's see some different setups, or I mean, what, the only real variation has been the pistol, if I'm not mistaken, but
Yeah, you might be right.
it's certainly now looking for that,
Scanning
but
ahead.
only a few rounds left in this first half. Certainly not the issue by any means.
No, it's just
I'm
a
not looking
point to be
towards the
made.
comp here to say, oh yeah, fundamentally this is the issue.
No.
The push and pull from BBL again, like the first map, is just, it's on point. The timings are as close to perfect as you could hope in terms of what they achieve.
Take flight.
Yampy left to try and puff the chest up a little bit towards B once more.
Does have Profek.
Wait, he got past that.
No.
Oh, okay, Dirk is there.
I fell for it too.
Yeah.
I got baited in as well, and we have X-ray. So,
And a mini-map. You see everyone on.
well,
Right here.
don't let people know. All right. At this point, though, player to the good. It feels like it's been a minute since we've seen Vitality have a man advantage here, but they've completely fallen back from holding this
Lots
side.
of tools here, though. Profek, unfake,
Just
and
about everything
Dirk.
you'd want.
Yeah. BBL go
planted.
forwards here. Again, it would be a beautiful read to try and pressure one of these early positions in the post, but they will give up sight.
Stealing sight.
Durka doing the IRL dodge. Going to be investing in the ults. Here we go. Going to try and keep the site in their hands, but disrespected. Lovers Rock would have loved to have hit that. Now has one chance at it, and it's a miss. Yampy straight in on the site. But look at this wrap. They have no idea about this one. Yeah, completely unaware. There's the plan for it.
Oh my
yeah,
God.
it just might be. Can't quite control at the end. We're going to go for the defuse.
Oh my God.
Sensational! What an
It's still got
attempt!
it.
But there is time. It was made to half.
Oh my
But
God.
what a goddamn go of things!
What a way to flip this post plant on its head.
Don't miss me too much.
The Rock's got to be so...
I'm seeing
yeah, he's just... Dirk is like, wait, what?
Man, that wrap through middle was so nice,
Player
though.
standing. One enemy remaining.
And again,
Last player standing.
you can't think that that's like rehearsed, right? With the ultimates here as well.
Yeah.
So this is just an
Great
impulsive
ball, or-
decision.
yeah.
The call is beautiful.
So sick. Man, what an enjoyable team to watch. First time out here as well for BBL coming through, but obviously for Vitality, I'm sure they'll like to take this time here to actually have a chat themselves. Not an easy scenario at 3-7. And still those ideas from BBL, it's hard to not love seeing that, even in a loss of a round. And LaRock way towards the top here. 11-9 in this series. And such an impressive player.
Just playing years ahead of where he should be as
Absolutely.
well. In some of these situations, looking so happy to be the one-man army, the tip of the spear, whatever you want to call it, but there's so many different looks we've already seen and situations that he's really made a name for himself already in such a short space of time as well. Very excited to see his arc through this year for sure.
What do they have now?
Also very vocal out of game as well. It's nice
Which
to have
we love.
a new young personality that's not afraid to sit on a couch and talk his game.
Hell yeah. As long as you back it up, I'm down. And this man has. However, the purchase this time is going to be shaky. You're going to have Stingers, Sheriffs. I think a Guardian thrown into the mix too. So trickier to try and get around. Again, let's see what the plan is from BBL now.
Cage triggered.
This time.
Just caught in the heels.
Yeah, I thought he might have just made it around that corner, but
It's all
no.
a fake.
It is. And Profek's having none of it.
Recovering it.
You're talking about one side being LaRock, being impressive. This man on the other is doing just the same. Cross.
Dirk has just not found his footing in this half.
Which is weird, because I feel like it's been a while since I've ever had to say that. Just feels a little bit out of sorts.
Oh my God, what a shot. 30 HP, he's taking that
swinging
beat, by the way.
He's having a go. That's the mad confidence, because you just don't expect him to go for it. And the cross.
Oh, if Floyd to catch that could completely change this outcome. Hunter's Fury still available for BBL, so if they can run down the clock, certainly still doable.
What does Yampy do with this, though?
Yampy didn't spot Rose.
No, 3 players back here. Hunter's Fury on both sides being posted. Yampy's done serious damage, and the defuse is coming in. Can Rose deny it?
Oh my God.
Unbelievable! Vitality just got that! How many times is it getting this close?
Just outrageous from Rose here. So unlucky not to catch this clutch.
How close was that on the defuse? 'Cause he was so near.
Give me the slow-mo.
Please.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, it felt so close.
Well, classic.
We'll imagine.
We'll imagine. Because it was. It
Damn
was
close.
super close. That could be what gives Vitality a chance to get a 7-5 here. It's not a 7-5 half. It doesn't feel like a 7-5 half.
half. There's no way this is 7-5. How Vitality have clawed this one back from the brink, I'll never know. VALORANT having another go at this one. Profek having to respect it this time. Forced to sit a little bit deeper. Safer angle. God. I'm waiting with bated breath on this.
Yeah.
I'm nervous.
Vitality are just rattled. Coming into this 12th round now. Plant will come in. Reset just yet, but LaRock's still happy to take this fight.
Yeah, he wants to go forward. He wants to be the first man there, but he does get traded 1-for-1. A quick flood back is not going to work out, though. Profek's fallen. Yampi now trying to slip in maybe to the smoke, not going to work out. Oh! Turn and a half, but still. Unfake, what are you meant to do? This time, the odds on BBL's side. This time, they can hold this defuse. Unfake still with some utility, but with an army to get past 10 HP and a prayer.
Revealing area.
I think he knows his days are numbered, but he's going to give it a damn good go this time. BBL making it up to 8 and course correct at the end. But Mike, this was a mad half here. I can't believe what we're seeing. This is making BBL become the team to beat.
Your body knows. A sense of victory. Seized when mind, movement, and gear ignite as one. Now, step into your zone. Designed to win.
Nothing was challenging us. It was only a Twisted Minds game. We were really struggling because one of them was hard life gaming. After we won that, there was nothing more. Like, the rest was easy. I wasn't with the team at the start. I joined them in middle. After I joined them, I realized how I understand the game and how much I need to work to understand the game more. After once I started to get good, it made us win Ascension. It is bigger difference than we thought because pressure is the most important thing than gameplay, I think, because pressure, once you are down, I don't think it's gonna be same like Tier 2, because in Tier 1 they don't let you do some easy mistakes and they punish you. I don't think that will happen though, but we will see. Against the other Turkish teams, I think we are better than all of them, I'm not gonna lie. But all Turkish players, I think they're all very talented. All of them actually. I don't know if it's a good thing to have 25 Turkish people here, like more than half or half of them, because every time we see each other we have to do like, you know, do this every time we hug each other, and it's only bad thing about having 25 Turkish people here. Yeah, too many people die. I am very happy because we are playing against them. I love the team, I love the owner, the manager. I'm gonna be sad for them because we will win against them. That's the only problem I have, but yeah, it's cool.
And look, as much as I'm fully on board this BBL train, Mike, am I being realistic here? Is this genuinely as good as it's going to be? Am I on it?
Just drink it up. I'm right there with you.
Nice, okay, thank God.
And especially now seeing on screen here, to see somebody come on so explosive onto this stage. And you could talk about, obviously, the stats coming ahead of this series, but what you see in the server here is Lovers Rock sitting at 12-8, Durka down at 3-12. For somebody so new to this level of competition, to just come in and send shockwaves through the region.
Shadows.
Let's go. Let's go. BBL's turn on the defending side. Obviously, Vitality get their opportunity on attack. This is where we do look heavier towards Yampi and Durka being that front line.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
And They need to find some big impact here.
Very slow approach here from both teams. Vitality was walking the tightrope, to be honest.
It's going to be a 4-play stack on 8. And it's so early. And here we go. Lovers Rock!
How is he still getting that?
Durka had the drop, and it's rare you'll see him miss like that, but Lovers Rock gets to come back around in time. The flank gets found.
Spike's not in. Done. Like, find something else.
Yeah, look elsewhere, I guess. Can Prophet give you anything? He's got to dig really deep here. Revan would be the one to find. And he's willing to stand on this. This is a little bit dangerous for him. The whole side of the map basically in his hands, and that's why. Happy to take the pressure. Sees nothing on site, gets an upgrade. It feels indicative of a mid hit.
Last player standing.
Find him. LaRock's found one. Kreven to seal the deal on number 9 here for BBL. They're totally in control of some of these rounds. And again, it's not just the fast rounds. Oh my God. Yeah, Durka had him dead to rights here. Lloyd to follow up, and again, once Yankee falls, it's like, again, Spike's not made it in. You know, then there's what, 2, 3 potentially sets of eyes towards that choke point. Another pistol on the board for BBL. Chance now to find double digits right at the start of this second half.
Scanning ahead.
Vitality, that's 5 hit. That's enough of a show. And Lovers Rock again, making it look all too easy. Don't you know you're playing against Vitality? They could not care less. 3 still alive, and Prophet to try and do something beyond all expectations, but he is surrounded. He's got problems. Left, right, and center. With a bullet, he ain't got time for any of it. BBL want this one done, and they ain't far from getting it done.
And this first buy round's just got to be nerve-wracking for Vitality. See, 3 standing will protect the purchases made here for potentially another bonus. Lovers Rock gifted at the start here. I mean, if you're Chronicle, you're like, guys, I'm so late on this angle and I'm still dying. Like, come on.
What am I meant to do? This is... Hey, look at this bonus round.
Yeah, Lovers Rock's gone up.
Yep.
Round 3.
Yep. Gifted over by LaRock. But man, let's see what you're going to do with it here. They have put the fear of God in Vitality.
Be right back.
And we've got to see the best of Vitality now. Not a sentence I thought I'd be saying, but here we are. There's LaRock. Did he see
Back in a flash.
I think he did. I think he absolutely did. Went for seconds on that as Durka now left very isolated here.
Now in a position to regroup with the rest of his team, but loss of Yampi early on here. Big advantage created for BBL. They're going to try and deal with some of the util outside B, but it's going to be confirmation here from Kreven that nobody's behind that. Not necessarily going to cause too many issues. The drone invested 2 Lovers Rock. Will find the kill. Chronicle quick on the trade though.
Yeah, very, very fast. Well, Loiter might have had a shout at that, but no. Trying to scale in behind these smokes. Paranoia goes in. That would catch Kron, but no one else. Prophet's still fine, but this feels tense. That's why! Loiter, that's so fast! They don't have time to react. That's a spike now lost. Chronicle trying to fight uphill, trying to take this battle, trying to find another target, trying to drop a body, trying to do anything to recover what could be a lost game. Unfake. Have you got the chops for this one?
I have the spike.
Tries to draw it, tries to be confident. But he's missed the shot. 10 seconds now. Second by second. It falls in their favor, but Unfake will get them through this hurdle.
Big clutch from Unfake in the 1v1. Again, doesn't necessarily get them out of the woods just yet. Lovers Rock obviously with the investment elsewhere, but we'll have scope in hand once more for the follow-up. Just 1 point away from having his ultimate online. Elsewhere, LaRock, decent progress. Rose halfway there. We'll see the buy back in here for BBL. So not shying away from the challenge once more. Side of Vitality, Chronicle, ult online, but Unfake and Profek missing 2 points themselves. Cautious approach once more for Vitality.
There.
Kreven just tucked in here on site. Very passive default here from Vitality. Trying to get a read potentially somewhere, but said BBL haven't been the ones to really overstep the mark.
No, I don't know if Rose saw anything there. I don't think he did.
No ping, so yeah, I imagine.
Tuck into pillar pretty quick. They haven't quite got an idea of what's happening yet.
Well, second drone's out now.
Yeah, there we go. And he spotted something. Now, we know where the spike is. They don't. That's going to cause a pop of the ult. Durka willing to go in on this, but
buy this
again,
fake.
look at the spike here. And something doesn't feel right. They've cancelled. They've come back. Yeah, Rose has seen it. That's going to be the dart going in.
30 seconds left.
Some damage on it, gets denied. Oh, Yampi, that's nice from you. Loiter's gone down. Side security, a little in play. LaRock is the X factor. Can he get the gun out? Not in time. Durka's got the angle covered. They've tightened this up, Mike. This looks a way more decisive Vitality.
Yeah, BBL didn't even fully buy that. There was a consideration for sure, but calling the cancel immediately here. Vitality will remain 5 alive here.
Oof. Doing a thing.
Oh, maybe. Not done just yet. No, Kreven going to shut Durka down on the hunt. I mean, Profek's got some money in the bank as well, so not necessarily a huge concern just yet. Getting closer and closer to some of these pivotal ultimates for Vitality. 4 rounds still separating these teams. Still going to see purchase of sorts here.
One enemy remaining.
From BBL.
That's a minute ago. Oh, this is from the other side. That was quite close. That was quite close.
I mean, again, if that first headshot onto Unfake kills him...
In one. Different.
It's done.
Yep.
It's actually done.
Okay, BBL...
Buff it.
Guys? Right, guys. Timeout for BBL. And this has only been 2 rounds in succession for Vitality, but that's enough that they want to...
Yeah, I mean, they have the advantage, right, to call these sorts of timeouts. So it's like, okay, let's not let this get ahead of us. And they've already shown that they can adapt.
Yes, yes, they have.
Which is terrifying when you consider what's being discussed in some of these timeouts.
Yeah, they are...
LaRock, get weirder. Get a little weirder.
The evolution of these players is a bit mad, isn't it? You're thinking, like, what is the depth they can go to then? What is the final product of this play? Because this is the first... Again, this is really the first time we get to see them at high-end Tier 1 on a regular basis. Time and time again.
Against a very different pedigree of opponents
player,
as well.
team, coaching staff, everything, because...
We always talk about when does a new team get their validation, right?
Yeah.
You click onto VLR, if you're not watching these games, like, wait, Vitality and Fnatic?
Huh?
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 Have
Can't really
they done the
doubt it.
Wikipedia thing? It's just, is this wrong?
It's got to be wrong. Can't be right. But as I said, you couldn't doubt who they've made it past so far if they make it past. Because there is depth to Vitality. Every single one of these players has had their time in the sun. Every single one of them can turn a series. That's the simplicity of it. But we are learning that BBL might just be up to that sort of caliber too. And that is a terrifying, terrifying idea. However, Vitality still with the upper hand here, purchase-wise especially. Scoreline-wise, less so, but they should have free reign here.
Camera taken out.
We'll see if the dart will go in. Pave the way for Durka here to follow up. Yampi caught with the trip, but nobody there to punish.
Cage triggered.
That's it. A great combination here.
That is so nice. And now Lovers Rock teed up to succeed. Drops 2 bodies. Chronicle under pressure. He's in the corner. 3 more bullets. Has to just take a second, luckily. As Profek tries to now support, get a bit closer. LaRock above.
Oh
looking
my
to
God.
bring death from above. But it's Unfake to save him, pretty much. Loiter, you got a sheriff. Loiter, you're not meant to be doing this. And a 1v1 Profek has been safe as houses. But Loiter is scary. No plant, no time on
30
side.
seconds left.
And Profek has got to be sweating bullets here, man.
Spike planted.
What do you do about this? Time's on your side now. Ooh, and
Oh
Loiter
my God.
getting a little creative.
Well, Profek certainly didn't hear the second position on the TP.
He's trying to find him. He's isolated. He's got a good idea.
Oh my God, he's got an upgrade.
An upgrade. Good bullets too. Doesn't need to reload. He's played this out well, but does he check that deeper corner? Yes, he does! Loiter, outstanding in the clutch. Outdoing one of the best prospects that Vitality had. Profek going down there. Unbelievable.
Well, I didn't fully catch the buy. Was it just 2 rifles?
It was the 2 rifles on Lovers Rock and Loiter. No, LaRock and Lovers Rock had the 2 rifles.
That is just outrageous. That it looked that easy in the first 3 or 4 kills there. I mean, Loiter just going like superhuman.
God, that... And Loiter's at 9, man. Like,
they're playing. If you covered these names, you'd think these are like players that have done this for years.
yeah, switch it around.
Yeah.
Switch it around. That's probably Vitality, right? That composure in the clutch.
Yeah.
Against some of the most storied players we have. Man, give them their flowers. Okay, we go back in. And it's a shaky buy for Vitality as Yampi's on the, I guess, lower end
Oh
of the
my
rock.
God, Yampi.
Oh, this is sketchy, man. Trying to take space. Bullish in approach, but unfazed so far. The Rock, can you get out of that? Yeah, goes back for seconds. Yampi. Dangerous little player right now. The Rock gonna be going down. It's Loiter to follow. Vitality digging in their heels. They need this one. They need it as a lifeline to stay alive here. That'd be 12 otherwise to BBL, but Rose doesn't care. He's going forward. He's played out of the cage. Can't quite make it more than 1 though, leaving just Lovers Rock alive. A 1v3 with an operator. It's gone.
Yeah, not interested at all.
Spike planted.
You see the bigger picture now. Every ultimate available for BBL, so they have their snowball in the back pocket. The other side, Vitality, a couple of ultimates, sure, but certainly
Time to jump.
an advantage here for BBL. And the buy in question, but we've already seen what they're willing to do with no money, or little money.
Yeah. And I know we put a lot of credit to BBL as they deserve. I do want to just look towards even Yampi's performance in that round. He shouldered a lot of the responsibility of getting that impact.
He's never a player that, if you need a random round to happen, Yampi's the one that will happily take up the mantle.
But again, to do that and still be pretty much top of the board for them, or near to, I think maybe Profek is above him, I'm not quite sure.
I think, yeah, Profek was round before. Well,
Yeah.
we'll get a chance to see now.
Yeah. But
Still putting numbers up.
Which is so impressive as an IGL, as someone in that sort of spot. He is currently top of the board.
Yeah.
Yeah, so impressive. This was the end of the round. That's unlucky. And I do wonder how that...
I mean,
Nice
that
kill.
about sums up
Nice kill on
Durka's
fake.
second map here. Had a bit of a stinker.
Yeah, look, and it happens. We were kind of interested about this waylay. Maybe it's just not quite slotted in correctly in his mind yet, but still, I think credit goes to BBL and how they're handling him, how they've kept him very much under the thumb. You haven't had freedom to play.
You are divided.
This one here, a rip from Yampi TPing onto Kreven. Beautiful opener here.
But Loiter's got one back on Kron somehow. That might be in mid. It is, and they are fast on the flank as well. They've got 2 players trying to get around to this. So if they can be threatened on the side, there is still a chance. Rose.
Yampi clearing the smoke as well.
Yampi is doing some really impactful work here. So Lovers Rock and Loiter, the want to fight forward is once again gone. They're starting to lose out on this.
Again, the buy not fully here in this round, so
Shadows traveling.
just don't want to see them commit anything just yet.
Last player
Drop smoke
standing.
here for Loiter. Get a little bit funky with it, but shut down now. Lovers Rock can hold on to the operator once more.
Is he doing the jump again? Durka?
Eyes on Durka.
Don't.
Nah,
Yeah, he's got.
yeah.
Smart.
So you hold on to the handrail as well.
I love the way you see the difference in coaching as well. Like, Scott's clearly used to people just falling off maps. He's like,
I'll just say, they watched it as well.
They've seen it.
Oh, no.
They've seen it. You can tell the ex-Fnatic coach, can't you? He's just like, back here we are. 8-11, scoreline getting a bit more competitive. It's been 2 in a row now for Vitality, showing some real diligence on this site approach. They've Christ. I mean, what are you meant to do about that?
Remaining.
They have a full 5 ults here, Michael.
Yeah, like I said, the investment wasn't there to invest in that previous round, but that was him talking about walking back down the round.
Yes.
But yeah, that's, again, that's why it's positive to see BBL not push in on that previous round. Now, in a position to find 12. So did hear the sound cue at the start of this round as well. Durka also has his ultimate.
Deploying drone.
Money built up behind this for Vitality, so not necessarily shut out if they do concede here, but how frugal are BBL?
Yeah, this 1-3-1 kind of took a little bit of a look towards middle. It's been somewhat seen by the Aldrone, but no overinvestment of utility either as a reaction from BBL. They're pretty comfortable where they are, not feeling any threat on the sites yet. There has been mostly success towards the B side. Now, it looks like they might be testing other options, though. Let's see where they end up.
By the way, Krevin just continuing to shift these trips ever so slightly to deny any pressure from a shock dart, and then he's happy to solo anchor, which puts in place this sort of stack, Lauren.
Lovers Rock on the corner. Durka the one to try and crest this in a second. Any utility to help it? Waiting for an Aldrone, waiting for something, waiting for a dart to come on through. Lovers Rock is unmoved, he's unfazed, and he's dropped a body. Chronicle goes down, and this is a big amount of damage. The utility combination is gorgeous. BBL playing at another level. Yampy, you're too late to the party. BBL are up to 12.
Like I said, just mentioned it as well, Krevin's obviously slight shift here. Everybody can commit towards this set play. LaRock and Rose in combination, it's just beautiful to watch. They have layers on layers. Beautiful read on the map here as well. Such a joy to watch. And maintaining 3 ultimates still, again, 2 less impactful for sure for Kreven and Loiter, but got aggressive now.
Okay, I guess throw something at the wall and see what sticks. BBL are actually winning the fight.
They want it done.
Mate, that is wild. Kreven's just watching, waiting. There's nothing coming behind that. He's fine, and he was clearing behind this too. That's the scary part, but look how far Durka's got. He maybe dig them out of this hole? I don't know. He's got so long to try and find anything, though.
Well, the issue is that Yampy and Unfake basically have to sit and do nothing until we know if Durka can find something.
None of the map feels safe. They've lost complete control of this map, so they have basically this corner to play from. That's it. There it is. Player found. That's 1. Now, ooh, Rose fast with it. That's the operator rattling off. Do they carry on? Does it matter? Kreven's behind. It's all on Yampy. BBL. You have absolutely caught our eye tonight. As Yampy just has to face this one. Got to get the spike back. Got to drop 3 players. Got to do it alone with 36 HP. This might be the new kids on the block, but they look scary as hell. It's an execution to close. 13-8. BBL, best Vitality.
Again, how many times can we say it, but another statement made. You certainly had everyone's curiosity. Now all eyes on BBL.